Hello. My thing is so dark.
Hello. I thought man would be darker, but no, it's actually
Girl, I'm in this other room, girl, but shit. But it is what it is.
you know,
Hey. We back at it again with Real Housewives of Potomac
yes,
and Belle Collective.
Belle.
And they're both on episode 5. I said the girls are all out on their cast trip.
Right. Okay. That is kind of some synergy going on TV.
Yes.
And
But
I feel like somehow the reality shows be in that era. I don't know how it seems like some of the same dramas be kind of happening in a sense, but maybe it's the reality TV formula or something.
it's got to be, honey, because I was like, oh, they both okay. This can go well together. So we're gonna get it going on with the sunshine and sex, girl. What did you think? How would you rate this episode?
I'm giving it about a 7.
A 7, okay.
Yeah, I'm giving it about a 7. I feel like I've been maybe harsh on the episodes lately. I don't know, like no particular reason. Like, are we missing Karen? Do it feel like the episodes are like, I don't know. Is the show flowing okay without Karen? Like, what do we think?
Honestly, I ain't miss her. I mean, what work would she be doing right now?
Well, I don't know. You're right. I was gonna say she might be talking about somebody, but you're right. I don't know.
I mean, I think we got enough mean girls on here.
And Kay, like them two are working my last nerve too. So maybe I'm thinking Karen can pull somebody together. Just
yeah, no, true. Yeah, she probably would. Because she needed to be there to pull Angel ass together.
Somebody, yeah, like get these hoes together.
Yes. I mean, well, she would be doing more than Ashley ass.
Oh my God. Oh, right.
I'm tired of her too.
I'm sick of her. I've been sick of her. What
I said, you know what? I don't think I never paid attention.
Yeah, I've been sick of her, been through with her. And with these wigs, I told y'all already, like, I think she is culture appropriating. Is that what it's called? Or culture vulture, whatever. I know they like to call like white folks that word, but I like what she does feels like she's doing it too. And the reason why I think I say that is because it's not who she presented to us, right? And I'm not saying that people can't like evolve, change. I think about all the girls as wigs are concerned. There was a time when you wouldn't see no black person in a wig, or it was considered like old fashioned. But now they glue these mugs to their head.
Girl, all this is toe up right here.
They pluck out their own baby hair for it. It's the style. But I just think, like, I don't know why it does not feel natural on Ashley.
Well, that one is.
And let me just point this out too. But we're gonna get to it during the episode. She always in somebody's business. And we don't know what the hell happened with you and Michael. I feel like now that you and Michael are divorced, you just feel like you can just go on about your merry way without ever addressing it. And I'm kind of like, no, girl, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hate her confessional look. That is so ugly to me. I'm like,
that's what she get for being a culture vulture.
Girl, I'm like, what is you doing with that quick weave? It looks a mess.
Now she all in drag. Now look, you done step and tiptoed all over Luann's thing. Luann's thing is the cabaret. Now here you come.
Girl, I don't know, but honey, they still at the dinner table. And Ashley up here trying to help out Gizelle. She trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho over here. And because they were asking about Giselle's man, and here goes Ashley come bring up about Chris Samuel. So they're talking about that, and Stacey tells her, listen and listen good. I'm back with my husband. You know what?
Those
Like Stacey.
come out. She did excellent the first season, and baby, you are coming in the second.
Girl, she is bringing it,
giving us the same energy. I take it back. All of that mess with TJ and the whole pay him. You know, I was kind of like, I just wasn't expecting that to come out like that, and I had put Stacey on the, like on the list, like, girl, but you back on the fave list, girl.
Yes. Yes, she is. And she says, that's when Wendy chimes in and says, Ashley's playing Cap to save a hoe. And Stacey says, oh, wait a minute. Does she try to play Cap to save a hoe for Gizelle? So, she's kind of, she wants to know about this man. And then so Gizelle asks Stacey, have you ever met Monique? And she was like, no. What I need to meet her for?
Why is that important when she is divorced from that man?
Exactly.
I just. Do we think that was a bombshell at all? Because I don't remember. I remember feeling like, how did she meet him? Right. I remember just kind of wanting to know how she got to Chris Samuels. But is that a bombshell, really? If they went out on a date or something? I mean, the girl not even on the show. I think it would feel different if Monique was still part of the cast. But the fact that she's not and hasn't been for quite some time, and her and her husband are divorced. Well, I didn't understand. Yeah, like what's the beef? I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. And I don't get it. So, because the man been divorced. And also, Stacey says, y'all just want me to be somebody else so bad.
That's the truth. Clock it. That's the truth. Clock
and
it.
You cannot accept me for who I am. Angel kind of says she can relate. And
we still trying to figure you out. Angel has to start by posting pictures of herself on her Instagram.
Well, I think newer pictures of herself, because her old picture looked like the catfish.
That means she didn't look like, okay, right.
So she must try to make the catfish look that way. Girl, I don't know, girl.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah. So then Wendy gets the birthday cake. So, I guess they're gonna do an after party after the after party or whatever. And Kay says she tired. So they sing happy birthday. Kay says she tired. She mad, basically. It was a little bit too much. They call a friend a whole catfish, and she going back to the room.
But here's where I'm at with Kay. You didn't stand up for your friend. So how are you so tired? Like, what actually was draining for you?
Jazzy and Wendy. That's what that's all about. Jazzy and Wendy. So she goes, so after she leaves, the girls, they get it, pop it off. They play a game. Ashley and Wendy's going to be asking questions. So the first question came to little girl. The first question, thank you, was to Wendy. And Ashley wanted to know, had Wendy ever been attracted to a female before? And here, Wendy, yes, a stripper with braces.
I don't believe her.
I don't believe her at all either, girl.
So when she said that, I said to myself, whatever them people said she did it.
I like a stripper with braces.
Whatever they said she did it. Just because you came off that little lie like that, the way you did. And for me, it's like you said, a stripper with braces. Talking about, and I don't know why. Look, ain't nothing wrong with having no braces. Ain't nothing wrong with being a stripper. But I feel like if that was a true statement for her, that it would have felt like she would have had a better explanation about it. Like about, I don't know why or something. But the deal for me is, if you're attracted to women, you're attracted to women. I don't like or not. Like, I don't know that I have something called a girl. I'm a misspeak. I don't think a girl crush is the same as what Ashley asked her.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Uh-huh.
that's why I said I'm gonna take it back. I probably do have, somebody like a female who I can say that's a girl crush, but am I sexually attracted to them? Absolutely not. Like, you can admire somebody in that way. I don't know. Is that the same or is that weird? I don't know. Yeah. I'm just saying,
Because
like,
I can say somebody is, I can give a compliment. I can say, oh, that girl's pretty.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't mean I crush on her. That don't mean
But I'm saying it's like, would that be considered? Because that's what I mean. Like, I don't like if you ask me about, is there a female I've been sexually attracted to? The answer is no. Like, yeah, no. But have I seen a female who I think is beautiful or gorgeous? Yeah. Sure. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
But that don't mean crush though, because I can think somebody is a man is fine, but just because he's fine don't mean I have a crush on him.
Okay, I get you. All right, you're right. So you're right there. I didn't misspeak. You're right.
Because you got that crush, you had them butterflies and everything.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, and don't tell nobody else. But I have the hugest crush on Anderson Cooper.
Girl, no, you don't. And Tia got a crush on Rachel Maddow. Ain't that girl?
But I know I always have ever since I first saw him. I don't know what it is. Then I found out, but it still exists. That's because I'm loyal, honey. I'm loyal like that. Because even after I found out he was gay, it didn't change. Like, I still have the hugest crush on him. If he wanted a beer, I would be it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, my celebrity crush is, I don't think I have one, but I used to have one. All of us girls kind of back in the day, like the Bobby Brown.
What had happened? How he not your crush no more?
I grew up.
What you say? I grew up.
I mean, it used to be Michael Jackson shit.
Oh well, Michael. Michael Jackson.
He was all over my room.
You're right. That's not your crush, honey, because that is forever my man.
Yeah, my whole room was plastered that way. Hello.
Hey, Barb Meets World. Thanks for joining us.
But I don't know. Let me think of somebody in the girl. If I got to say a person in the political thing, let's say Barack Obama. Goddamn.
Oh well, shit, girl, get out of here. You can't be picking a man that's everybody's crush.
Girl, whatever, shit. Because the rest of them, I don't know. Roland Martin, hell.
Damn, you didn't have to go there.
You say Anderson Cooper, shit.
Anderson Cooper is so adorable.
Girl. Like, what's the one that goes? Who's the one that always do the rap in the evening? Ari Milburn, I think his name is.
I don't know who that is.
He comes on at 6:00 on MSNBC.
Okay.
He's Ari with the beats. He's an attorney, but he does his stuff. He's always kind of rapping, like, saying some kind of lyrics or whatever. Yeah. But his show, it's a political show. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had to have one. But anyway.
Right.
But anyway,
I mean, right, and exactly, we're picking choosing people like, I mean, come on,
yeah,
whatever.
So Wendy's hers was a stripper on the
I don't believe Wendy. I think she just wants to be in the mix. I think she just said something to be cool,
girl, because she's so happy to be Gizelle's friend.
That's right. Whatever the people said she did, she effing did it. That proves
she did. Mm-hmm. So then Ashley messy ass gonna ask Jazzy, basically, do you think your man is being faithful? Is he cheating?
And see, that's where Ashley got me effed up. And that's what Jazzy should have told her. Like, girl, why don't you spill the beans about why you divorced your husband? Because we know damn well it couldn't just be because he still wanted to have threesomes. No, girl, he was already having threesomes without you.
And two other guys, allegedly.
Okay. So, like, how you coming for somebody and what they're going through? And I mean, listen, Jazzy, you are on you on there. It's fair game, but it just feels nasty because I don't think, from the way she explained it when she first came there, I don't think there's any need to pry into that situation again, right? Clearly,
Exactly.
he had babies on you, whether they were created before you. You still
Forever.
got an effed up man on your shoulders, okay?
Yeah.
Like that's it, and that's that. So I don't think anybody needs to keep reminding her of that. Let her go on and live what we call it, like blindfoldly blissful in
Yeah.
this relationship, because clearly it's got issues. You start dating somebody who had their baby mama pregnant. Like, what is wrong with you?
Girl.
That's
Girl,
all I
she trying to get to the bag from the
Girl,
guy who's sitting on the bench.
honey, where is your self-respect?
Girl, he a bench sitter. He's sitting on the bench. He riding the bench.
It's in the bag with the bag, I guess.
Yeah. He riding the bench, let Angel tell it. But anyways, so then Wendy asked her question. And she asked Angel, out of the women here in this group, who would you kill? Off or whatever we got to say.
And I thought the game is, ain't it like
you supposed to drink?
Right.
Yeah, but this supposed to be a drinking game though. You answer like this was almost like truth or dare, basically.
But I'm saying it's still like the thing is to say like out of the group of ladies, who would you F? Who would you marry and who would
you kill? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, but to go and just go right for that and to ask
because she don't know how to play the game.
Well, they were setting her up for failure anyway, because you had to pick one of these people who just been coming for your throat.
Yes. So let me put her up here. She goes, Gizelle. And the reason why, she said, because she been so nice to her and she called her a whole catfish. She said, but I'm that bitch. Girl, look at that.
You have to put the picture up, honey.
She was trying to pop her shit. No, I would say, look like she was having a good time to me.
She tried.
Got little high fives and everything, had a good time. And then here we go to the next damn morning. Oh, no. Before we get there, Wendy tells her, basically, since she said that, to come over here to the dark side. So I'm like, well, what's this supposed to be in between her and Jazzy?
Right. Mm-hmm.
What's the dark side?
I don't know. I was lost with that. I'm not sure. Barb meets World. You know what the dark side is? Mm-hmm. Is it the mean girl side?
Well, Gizelle should have been in there. I think she's talking literally.
Oh, okay.
You got to go back into this color shit. That's what I feel like. But anyways, so the next morning comes, and here we have Angel. Oh, excuse me. Let me let you. What do you think about all this?
I thought, it's a girls' trip. They trying to do their little games. Like I said, I thought Wendy lied. Yeah. I think she just wanted to seem like she was fun in some type of way. And I didn't like Ashley kind of coming for Jazzy with hers. Yeah, and I thought they set Angel up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. So
she said, good question. I don't know what she was referring to specifically. Right. But you make a good point. Like, was she talking about skin tone?
Yeah, I think that's what she was talking about.
Like how girl says she not black with a Q.
And that was Eva said that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who was she talking about?
She was talking about Shamia.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Look, girl, get it together. Look, I'm trying to. So the next morning arrives and we here at Angel and Kay's little bungalow. And Angel is very disappointed in Gizelle, is what she tells Kay. And then, Gizelle disappears. And Kay lets her know that we're discussing you and it ain't good. So, Kay basically leaves and here comes the waterworks. I was mad at this shit. I was mad. So here comes the waterworks, and Gizelle like sitting there, oh, you crying.
Giselle is in shock.
Yes, like bitch, high-fiving everybody
You
last
don't
night.
even know Giselle well enough to know she is emotionless, like somebody else I know. And so she don't know what to do with what you giving her. Like she's looking at you like, which we all are looking at you the same way, because where did that come from? You talking about something last night and you sitting up crying about it today? Girl, ain't you a grown ass woman?
Girl.
Had to go get tissue?
Girl, had to get the tissue.
Before the
And
lady even said anything.
And then she's because she thought of her as like a big sister.
Oh, can you get some water?
And I'm like, where you get this from? How Gizelle was gonna be your big sister? That makes no sense. And for her to say,
that it had to be gay. Like, where did she get that idea from? Who said that to her?
Yeah, because her looks basically was how she made her living, and for Gizelle, who was a mom, to come at her and basically say that Gizelle body shamed her. I don't think Gizelle body shamed nothing. I think she called it like it looks, and I don't know, girl. I
didn't like when she pulled the "I'm a mom" and like, girl, we all are. What they got to do with the price of tea in China?
Girl, I'm like this. If you weren't ready to be on the show, you should not have got on the show. Because your ass is too sensitive. And then you're going to sit here and cry in front of the bitches who do not care.
Bitch, not one bit. Excuse me.
You're going to do all this boo-hooing and hooing to Gizelle.
Looking at you like you got 3 eyeballs. Okay? Like, she's
girl, you about to have
what they say, ho, is you cool? Like,
so Gizelle apologizes and she said, girl, I know you looking at me like, bitch.
At least Gizelle did apologize. That's something we don't know Gizelle. Well, Gizelle she is taking on her Karen role, being the grand dame, while the grand dame is away and holding everybody, I guess, trying to keep them together. So that was good that Gizelle just went ahead and gave that girl the apology. I guess she was crying about.
But why? So what happened between last night and this morning?
Well, what happened was she know that she is filtering those pictures, and she didn't expect anybody to call her out, because if those were not, like, what you said was you had not done anything to those pictures. Mm-hmm. So if that's the truth, then I'm not sure, like, right, where are the tears from? Because it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it seemed to me like you crying because you just didn't expect her to call you out.
Yeah, because I'm just sitting here like, this stupid ass. I would never cry in front of my enemy. I mean,
like, where was the tears when Kay was there? She wasn't even crying in front of her friend.
Exactly.
If you was gonna cry, it seemed like you would have cried with her.
Okay. Yes. Let her console you.
Mm-hmm. Kind of remember what I said. Did I already compare them to? I sure did. To Shamia and Portia, because it was last season with Atlanta. It was the same thing. Like I said, she got on that bus and you was just talking to your good friend, your friend of 20 years, your best friend, and not a teardrop came. But you got on the bus and got in front of those other girls, and all of a sudden now you are sad and distraught. Where did that come from? And I agree. It's so off balance, because if you're gonna share your emotions in that particular way, why are you sharing them with strangers?
Girl, I don't even know. Because she just said last night she's that bitch. And you over here crying, looking like a wimp. Girl, I'm just sitting here looking like, girl, what is you doing? And you crying in front of the wrong woman. Because they about to flame your ass.
Damn, honey. Not one.
It's never. What'd she say?
Say, Angel knows doggone well she's watched this show before. She knows these ladies' tactics, so I don't know why she came so ill prepared. Yeah, and clearly her friend didn't look out for her.
No, not at all. Mm-hmm. It's just a mess, and I'm just thinking, Oh my God, this is craziness because I would never, ever. And that's what I had said in my group on Sunday. I'm like, did I miss something? Why ain't you crying?
Yeah. I saw that too. I didn't know. I hadn't watched it on Sunday, so I didn't even know what you meant. But I told myself, like, I can't wait to see what's going on. And that's what it was, girl.
I'm like, because, I'm watching TV and scrolling on my phone at the same time.
Right. I feel you right. Like, you would just say, did I blink? Like,
you were just high-fiving everybody. This bitch that woke up with an attitude. I don't know. So, Gizelle says, she's sorry, but she also says in her confessional she was not body shaming her because she showed the headshot of a picture that was tweaked. So, Angel, what I did say is Angel is very uncomfortable in her current body. And that's why she's wearing them too little clothes.
Ain't nobody.
You don't want to buy no bigger ones. Huh?
Maybe I'm being insensitive. So if it's anybody out there listening, I hope you don't feel body shamed by what I'm about to say. But why is that everybody else's fault if you're not comfortable in your body? And if you are, that's why I went back. That's why I said the only reason why she could be crying is because you are filtering your pictures and you just didn't expect somebody to call you out about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
I don't know. Am I calling anybody out about their pictures being filtered? No, I don't. Well, but I'm not on the reality show either. Maybe if I needed to, I would. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, because I let people do what they need to do. Like, it's your thing, it's your steam. I remember telling a friend of mine, because it is somebody that I feel like I know, that probably does a lot of editing their photos. And my opinion is just, I don't know how you get used to seeing yourself that way if you don't really look that way.
Exactly.
I'm confused with that. But no different. You go get portraits done, you go to a photo shoot. I mean, that's their job, is to, make them beautiful and to edit certain things, away. But like I said, to do that to everything you post, it would feel like you would end up with some type of body dysmorphia or something. I don't know. Nene is a good example of that.
Yes.
Nene truly does forget that she didn't look that way at first.
Who that woman? Who this Apple? Girl, please.
She truly has forgotten that. Like, girl, you don't, so much so she doesn't even consider herself dark skinned. I mean, today she not, right? But I felt like she was darker. Maybe it was the cameras. Maybe it was because everything has been upgraded.
So what happened to Toni Braxton? How'd she get so light?
That's the same. And then she wear that pasty ass makeup. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, God. Okay.
My mother was watching it, and my mom said, she said, what happened to her? She said, I could have sworn she was brown skinned. I said, well, maybe it's the lupus. I don't
know. Had a little something on that. Right. Toni Braxton would chalk it up to that. Like, it's her lupus flaring up. Like,
so I don't know. So so they're getting ready for breakfast, and the ladies are at the, what are those, like little cabanas or something?
That's what it looked like.
And Gizelle says to Kay that Angel was very upset and she was crying a lot. And Kay said she was upset about last night and being called a catfish or whatever. And I don't know. Anyway, so Ashley asked for Kay to come over on the other side, and they're going to talk about why Kay left early. And she said, you call my friend a catfish, and she's tired of Wendy and Jazzy. What do you think about all this that's going on?
Bullshit.
Yes. And then even Wendy is upset that Kay didn't show. Says Kay's slip is showing. I'm like, for real, you don't even like her.
Yeah, it felt all like bull. I felt like Kay didn't go on purpose because she didn't want to celebrate Wendy's birthday. That's that.
Mm-hmm. So then we have Angel, and Angel talks to the girls that, you know, hey, Bobby was gonna be on his way, you know, because he don't play about her. He's about to charter him a plane, come get her. All about a catfish, girl. You was this dang on. You this sensitive. You can't be on the show
because she knows she was filtering those pictures.
Girl, please, I wouldn't even gave a damn. I'd have still said no to.
Well, if you did, it would seem to me that you wouldn't give a damn, like right if you're doing it. But yeah, but right, like
she already lied about it, so she need to stick with the lie, and keep it moving.
Yeah, true.
Girl, please.
It's too late for that because look, whose slip is showing is Angel's.
Girl, she out of the slip, girl. That motherfucker is on the ground.
Slip is all it is on the ground.
Hey, look, her slip and fell down like Tracy Fans did at that wedding. Her slip is past showing that motherfucker is down on the floor. So then we have here, what do we got going on now? Oh shit. I don't know. So Angel says the thing about that. Then Tia says she thought that that they had moved past everything. And Wendy says those two, meaning Kay and Angel, they walk around with a cloud over them, a dark cloud.
I agree.
Yeah. It's a pity party. It seems like she only comes down when she's around Kay.
Kay didn't check that girl. Like, let's go back to that. She has been chin checked by Kay.
Girl.
Because that's what, if anything, and maybe that is where these tears and all of this other stuff is coming from, is that your girlfriend didn't have nothing to say about this going on.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be her friends. Seems like if it was my friends and I bring along someone else, y'all ain't about to sit and talk about my friend.
That's right.
For 20 years.
That's
Bitch,
right.
Catfish who?
Exactly.
We ain't about to have those conversations. We ain't about to be this damn petty.
Right.
So,
I feel like that's more so where her issues is coming from. But Kaden already checked her, and she can't come for Kay. That is what the message is.
Girl. But she say she that bitch.
We can't tell. That's Yvonne from Clark's claim to fame.
Well, anyways, they get ready to go out for an excursion, and they're going to Alexander Hamilton's house. I ain't even know he was born in Nevis.
I had no idea. I mean, sometimes I be like, girl, you need to stop paying attention to these housewives and get you some damn history lesson.
Didn't know it, honey. Didn't know it. So you weren't the only one. And so while they were on the way there, the van driver, he serenaded the ladies with a Nevis song. And Wendy said that he ought to give Ashley some lessons. Because she don't like the way Ashley was singing that Roberta Flack song.
I mean, who does? I think I got that on my YouTube. I should repost that just for old time's sake. Because and who is hiring her to go around singing like that? Like, who is? And she is out here like.
Girl.
Wendy got it right.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, Wendy got it right.
Okay, so then they're at the Alexander's home, and the tour guide is giving some information.
Visual in my head, because even the little saxophone man, what this look like? Whoa, because
that's like me singing. I can't sing a lick.
La la. He was like, what? Okay, go ahead.
And so the tour guide was talking about Alexander and how he died in the duel. And here's Wendy ass. Got to amen it all the way through, honey. Put her little 2 cents on it. Kay said that Wendy was being very passive aggressive. And, just saying, how a friend basically shoot you in the back and all that kind of bullshit. So, what do you think about all of that?
Well, I'm gonna say this. Wendy got it right again. One thing about Wendy, even though I know she lying about that, whatever she said at the top about whose crush she had on, and again, she might be lying about what them people came and stole out her house. But she's smart. And I love somebody who can just kind of, read you in a smart way. She got it right yet again.
So then we have Jazzy and Tia, and they were trying to see if Angel was okay. And basically, what she tell them? She was just a little upset. They're trying to figure out what happened or whatever. In the meanwhile, Ashley is calling her son and letting him know, Dean, about her being at the Hamilton house. I thought, oh, that's interesting. He's interested in Alexander Hamilton. My grandkids would never. So, like I said, Jazzy wanted to know what happened. She said, because she had a whole attitude that morning. She said, who talked to you and what made you so upset? And they did that flashback. And Angel told Kay, I'm good on everybody except you. So after she had a good time high-fiving everyone, then she goes back to the room. And because Kay was upset or mad, then she comes over with her friend and they do a pity party together. The dark cloud.
Good riddance. Right. That's how I feel. Good riddance. And again, these housewives, they got to do their thing because they got to create something, right?
Yeah.
But who want to be the wet blanket on the trip?
Girl. Get your life, like Tamar said. Yeah. So,
like, that's somebody I would never go anywhere with again.
No, because I don't like a Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
I don't want none of that. No. I come to have a good damn time, not to do all this. So then we have the women are going back to Wendy and what they call themselves, the CGC, the Curly Girl Collective, going back to their room or apartment or chateau. And so we got so we got the Pink Pussy Palace girls going in there too, which is Gizelle and Ashley. I said, oh, okay, y'all Pink Pussy, okay. Or Pussy Pink rather. And Wendy brings up that Ashley was being Captain Save-A-Hole for Gizelle. And then Ashley tells Stacy, you be lying. And Stacy says, so does Gizelle, because Gizelle got a whole damn man. And Gizelle said, no, you lied about Chris. Wendy's like, I don't want to hear none of this shit. We want to talk about Gizelle, man. Mr. What's his last name? Springs or something like that. So Wendy wants to know, basically, has he met Gizelle's daughters? And Gizelle says in her confessional that Grace has met him. And then, so here go Wendy. Ass kissing right here. I would have never did this shit. This is just as bad as that damn girl crying. Because, me and Gizelle are friends. Girl, Gizelle just did like this.
Okay, she couldn't believe it, honey.
Girl, we just co-workers. Don't get that shit twisted. Because we being friends. We're friends. Girl, I said.
She was too excited to say that. Who is in charge of the girls? Gizelle.
Girl, I would have never did that shit. Never in life. Bitch, you got 4 damn degrees.
I think it would be okay for her to acknowledge that she's known Gizelle long enough to know that if like that she wouldn't take anybody around to introduce. I think that would be okay, but to go into this like you say, as if y'all have a friendship or like, no, you can just know enough about a person to know that, you know what I mean? And Gizelle just does need to share a little bit, like say maybe after that Sherman deal, she like, F it, y'all not finna know nobody. But I think it is good, like if she is, in love or whatever she
Yeah.
had. Go on and let the people know, girl.
I just was taken back on when Gizelle just did like that.
Shit, she was taken back. Talking about you was taken back.
Girl, honey, I hope they play that at the reunion because she said,
right.
She did her confession. I guess we are friends. Girl, no, I ain't never begging to be nobody friend like that. So, where are we at? Oh, Angel says that her baby just sent her $5,000 to go shopping. So she ain't got access to the money.
Next caller.
Tia talks about
next caller.
Girl. Tia, they asked Tia, first of all, where was we at? Oh, Gizelle made the comment, or she says it in her confessional, about Angel always talking about Bobby this, Bobby that. She said, we real boss bitches over here. We ain't got to talk about no man, basically, is what she said. And yeah, everything is Bobby this, Bobby that. But I mean, well, you know, I'm married, but I don't do.
That's what I was gonna say. I think that's a bit much with somebody married. Like listen, I hope to God you can talk about your husband all day or whatever, and you can gush and do that, because it would suck if you was laid up next to somebody who you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, or was embarrassed to, or felt like, you know, like you had to lower whatever that is, you know. So I can't speak to it because I'm not married. But
it seems like overkill to me. I mean, I'm married, and like the thing she says, like, because Bobby don't play about me. Should no man play about his wife?
That's true.
Because you say something crazy, my husband gonna whip you up, and he gonna try to anyways. So,
but I feel like what she's doing with that, and maybe that's the difference. It's kind of like weaponizing her.
Oh yeah, definitely.
To the you know, to the single ladies or whatever, which.
Because she said, I'm married.
They don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Like, because that's the problem with that too. Is like, you know, like if a person, I don't know, I before I can even get this out of my mouth, I'm like already regurgitating it back down to the depths of my my bottom, because I'm like, if a person wanted to be married, then they could be. Like, I don't know it's that hard, but maybe it is a little harder than but no, yeah, man, I don't know. I'm taking it back. No, if a person wanted to, it's not that hard to get somebody to marry you, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, anybody
was running around wanting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I mean, for real. And we're not now. I'm not getting all into the caliber of who it is you marrying. I'm just saying, if you wanted to have a husband, you actually could have one.
Yeah, you go get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not a flex, you know, like somebody walking around with a husband, like it's not a flex. Now, it may be a flex to your married girlfriend whose husband ain't shit, you know what I'm saying, and yours is. Now, you might can go toe to toe with her about what your husband doing, this and that. Either way, it's still like nasty though, because why would you do that? Why would you need to?
Oh, no. I guess they call her a catfish, so she about to throw Bobby on there all the time, honey.
About to make somebody feel bad.
Because what Bobby say, how she gonna talk if she hitting 60? I think Gizelle 54, but okay. She in it.
I mean, it sounds like what Ray told her, like, your looks ain't gonna be there forever. You know, it was like, damn, Ray, like tell us how you really feel. But I think that if Gizelle wanted to be married, she would be married.
Yeah.
I mean, and that again, not that she doesn't desire. What I'm saying is, whoever she's met up until this point ain't made the cut. That's why she's not married. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if she get with somebody who is, then she will be. And I can understand her absolutely not even thinking about marriage after what she went through with her ex-husband. Like, who the fuck is trying to get married to somebody else again like that? No, seriously.
Yeah.
That's some, I would have PTSD. I got PTSD from my own relationship. And he was not the pastor of the church, okay? having babies with the, with the people.
The parishioners, uh-huh.
Like, I get it. Gizelle, I'm taking up for you. I get it, honey.
And so they asked Tia where she met her husband at. She met him over there. I think she said London, something like that. And, she met him in a store or something. He spoke to her. And, it was on and popping. She was his African queen. And she said she was naive to think that just because they were black, that they both are black, that basically everything would be okay. But they are different culturally. And she's learned that because of the way her kids are being raised. And
I thought it was nice for her to tell us how they met, because I did wonder that when she said he was from Chicago. I'm like, how the fuck you meet him? Not that, I mean, yeah, I just wonder, because that's a drastic difference to me, but I thought that was cute, and I think she's right. Africans are too. Also, I don't think they don't share the same type of culture that African Americans do.
Yeah,
and it's just simply because they've been raised. Yeah, exactly. Somewhere else.
We don't know nothing about it.
Exactly.
We have no idea.
Yeah.
We don't know nothing about nothing over there, but just here. Mm-hmm. So now we're off to the party bus. They got the Ashley coming there pole dancing. Wendy cannot pole dance. Now we notice Wendy is getting sick. She's not feeling okay. She said that there was a bug in her house before she left.
So she gonna make it brought it to everybody else. Yes, thanks, exactly. Thanks. What the hell is your emergency?
Girl. So they arrive. They're going shopping, but they're going to these little bitty, the swap meet, basically. And here Wendy goes, so what is Angel buying with $5,000 at the swap meet? All of it, I guess. The little buildings too.
That's a good one. All of it.
Wendy asked Jazzy to get. Wendy started feeling really bad, so she asked Jazzy to get her things for her. I'm like, did Wendy pay for it, or did Jazzy pay for it? So in there, while they're in there buying stuff, I guess Angel texts her husband sex, and that means it's going down. She said she might get pregnant again. No, the hell you ain't, because you want to lose weight, girl. I don't hear that shit. You already crying about being the way you looking now. But anyways, so
and let's just put a pin in that real quick, because this is I know Ashanti catch a lot of strays on my TikTok page, y'all. Ashanti stay catching a stray on my page. I like Ashanti, don't get me wrong. She don't catch strays because I don't like her. But she catch the strays because I'm trying to figure out who the hell is asking this lady to sing where they sing at. But anyway, this is what I'm gonna give her a lot of props for. I love that she's not running around trying to have interviews about dieting and getting back to her pre-baby size. Like, that's what, and maybe it's because I haven't had like those type of weight challenges. Maybe that lends me the space to have the feeling that I have about it, which is, I wish more women just let their bodies be and do what they do, especially after you had kids. Don't come shame, trying to mommy shame me, about what your size is because you just had a baby. That's perfectly fine. You the one not happy in your body. And either you could adjust, right? Like, this is what it is after you just gave birth. Because what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is. Fine. So I think it was Tiana Taylor. I feel like when she had that second baby, and other people do it too, like they come posting, they after baby, postnatal, whatever they calling this stuff, snapback post.
Okay, yeah.
Snapback, okay. And it's just like, girl, like some people naturally snap back and some people don't, but I just wish y'all wouldn't make it where it had to be this thing where everybody was about how they snap back.
But it's okay, Tiana Taylor, it's her job to look good. Because if she wasn't built,
Taylor,
she wasn't built the way she was built.
I don't know her for her music.
I don't either.
Only know her for. I don't even know her for her acting. Like, let's just put it all out on the table. I only know her for whatever it is you in the media about, and it was just really kind of like an interview. You married Iman Shumpert. Like, I don't know her for any of those other things. And maybe she's not in my generation. Like, maybe I'm a generation up or something. So maybe that's okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to know her for those things. I didn't know that she helped choreograph Ring the Alarm for Beyonce. That's something I just found out, but so I'm just saying that to say
it's her job still, because if she was not built the way she is built, they wouldn't be paying no attention to them.
You're right. So maybe you just do it in private though, because I do think that like do whatever it is you do, like how it used to be, like to get back to your size or whatever. Do that in private, because I do feel like there's a culture that's being appropriated where all the women feel like they have to do something different. I don't know if I told you, and I don't think it has anything to do with her weight, but it's more about her like not sitting her tail down because you just gave birth to a baby. My son's sister-in-law had a baby, and it was like the day before his wedding shower, and
I remember you told me about that. Yeah,
and he had a cesarean. Honey, I was convinced that he had it all the way wrong. That lady ain't had no cesarean section, and she's sitting up at somebody's wedding shower. You are joking with me. They're like, you are lying, right? Like,
yes.
And lo and behold, it was the truth. And I'm just like, what? You know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy.
That's ridiculous. Like, and not did you just give life to a whole human, like you literally just had your organs out on the table. Are you kidding me?
Girl.
Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My little cousin, she did that. Wanted them to release her, had her cesarean, and wanted to go out to eat with everybody else. I said, it's been a long time. My baby 26.
I don't give a doggone. Like, I don't think cesareans have changed in the way of what they do.
No, because
now, maybe the incision has changed. Maybe the scar has gone away to where when you get stitched up, you don't see the scar again. You know what I mean? Like, maybe some of those things change. But how they got to get that baby out of you, that ain't changed.
And usually they do it right now. If you don't, I don't see my scar. But the thing of it is, with them having everything out like that, they used to make you do a clear liquid, then full liquid, then a regular. I said, you just had your baby and she wants to go out to eat. You just did this 24 hours ago?
Well, that's what old girl signed herself out. So, and that's the deal. Like, at that point, it is on you. Go and do what you do if you sign yourself out, But yeah, like, I don't like, my only deal is like, you don't get a trophy for it. It's just like I didn't have any drugs with my oldest son. And listen, if you want a natural birth, go ahead and experience a natural birth. It's a wonderful thing. I felt everything. Like I remember them pulling him up from up under my ribs, honey. I probably said he out before the doctor did, just because I could feel all of that. But here's the other deal. Everybody walk out with the same thing, and that is a baby. Right?
Girl, I got to the hospital.
You're not finna get no extra nothing.
Give me the epidural. I ain't gotta have all that.
That's what I told. Like, get the drug, right? Get the drugs.
No. Girl, after them labor pains, I can't. Give me the epidural. That's what I need. No.
I didn't have an epidural because I'm afraid of needles. But and so with my other two, I had IV because you
okay,
have to have
the
an
new
IV.
bang. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, girl, epidural.
Well, listen, look, I was like, y'all ain't coming nowhere near me with that damn needle, honey. You messed up. Don't you get the hell away, okay? No.
Oh my goodness. So, okay, what are we doing? Okay, so after Angel said her little thing to her husband, Stacy said, "Let me try it." So Stacy sent a text says sex. Then she sent a picture. And then he says, "You must have the wrong number."
Wait, didn't she say something? Didn't he, before she sent the picture, he responded like with me or some what did he
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said, and then she sent the picture.
I'm
and
just
that's
like,
he come back like you must got the wrong number.
exactly. But I'm like, so Ashley thought it was really something. Of course, he knows it's her. You know, he's just playing around or whatever because he's not used to her probably doing
He might not have been playing. Like I feel like she explained it very, very well in the sense of they don't speak that way to each other. So, and I would take it a step further to say Stacy probably doesn't speak that way to anybody, like whether it was her husband or not. So that felt okay. Like you must got the wrong. I guess maybe he could have said something like, "You've been drinking," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what
I'm just saying the way
like,
Ashley made it seem like. Ashley made it seem like he didn't know it was her or whatever. Like,
Ashley needs to go on and mind her own fucking business.
I mean, like, okay, you just gotta run and tell Gizelle every little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, she is
get back to the place. Yeah, she can have pulled her to the side at the end of the steps.
Girl, she
like a little guard dog. Now that's funny.
Lap dog.
Call her. Yeah, that's what I'm finna say. That's funny how ain't nobody call her no lap dog.
Because she is, honey. So then they decided to do the steel drums with the people, and Wendy, try to muster up enough strength to do the steel drums. And that's in that scene. What you think, girl?
That's the end of that scene.
Okay, so we back to the room. We got Jizzy and Stacy going to check up on Wendy's sick ass. And I noticed Gizelle is standing way back. It's like, I don't want that shit jumping on me.
I'm saying, like, you talk, like, that was kind of rude to talk about. You think, if anything, here's what I'm gonna say: it probably is not a bug. That's what I'm saying. Where is your emergency? Where is the stuff? And I mean, are you well traveled or traveled at all? Because I think that when you, at least it happens to me, when you change climates and stuff, like, yeah, you can end up feeling run down, so girl, the emergency, stay somewhere. Okay, when it's time for me to have a trip, it's right in the bag with me, because I know I'm gonna have to take some. Like, I know it. But then for you to turn around and talk about, well, yeah, the kids had a bug before we left, girl. Like, if you
Lise had a mask on.
I'm saying, like, a whole bug, like, and then you knew about this. Girl, I don't blame Gizelle.
So, they're off to dinner. Mm-hmm. And they're at the Sunshine. The Sunshine Man comes out there and introduces himself, and they're going to be drinking a Killer Bee. I don't know. I don't drink, so whatever it was, the ladies are all excited about it. Angel asks if she's on the menu again. Gizelle says the night is young.
Okay, you never can tell. The table is big, right?
Gizelle says Wendy. Also, Gizelle did tell Wendy earlier, she hates that she's not going to be able to be at the dinner with her because she got to be shady by herself. So I was like, oh, yeah, because they've been tag teaming, honey.
Yeah.
So Gizelle lets Kay know that Wendy was offended that she didn't stay for her after party. And then they asked Angela about basically what had happened. I believe that was, girl, and I started writing, and my grandbaby came here.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing I know, we got Jazzy and Tia kind of going back and forth because Tia was saying that, Jazzy said that Tia used a lot of Photoshop or Facetune.
I think that she was trying to say that, but I think from what I understood, the main thing is that she got upset with Tia about I guess referencing the guy fancying her. I think she made a comment about, oh, this guy fancies you. And Jazzy seemed to have taken that personal in a sense of saying, like, there was like, I guess there was a way he could take her from her fiance or something, that like through the mix of this back and forth, because it felt like it was kind of
I was
like,
lost.
huh?
I was lost. I'm like,
Yeah, it felt like
happened?
it was kind of like a reach, you know what I mean? But what I kept hearing her really go back to was, why would you say that about that guy? Like, and so Tia's explaining it to her, like, well,
when did this happen? By what guy?
I'm thinking it's on their way into the restaurant. I don't know who this man was, or like, I don't know if, I don't believe he's like the owner or anything. That's right, because I was confused too. But it's some guy, which was it Kay in the confessional? You know, she was like, look at your guy and look at this man. Talk about he got 2 dreads and 2 teeth. Like, we know he not like the competition, you know, for this guy, for your fiance. Like, so why are you like
making a deal?
Yeah, making such big deal. Jazzy she is reaching for the flute. Is that what you said? They hold flutes?
Yeah. The flute, honey. She's trying to get it bad, honey.
Yeah, because I like Tia. Same as how I like Stacy from the beginning. I like Tia. And I feel
they give it a little something different. I like it.
Yeah. But I think it was nothing wrong with what she said. Like, the guy probably is. I don't feel like we even got the scene. I feel like I need to go back and watch that part. But whatever it was about a picture they took and him asking her to stand next to him or something. So it was something in that area, which I guess the consensus is that maybe he was flirting with her, or maybe, I don't know. You know, like, you go out the country sometimes on the islands. You know, those men just kind of, I don't know if they're flirting or if they're friendly. You know, like, whatever it is, it just kind of is what it is.
Yeah, because I expect it.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, you know, made this huge deal out of it, and I agree with Kay. Like, the man got 2 dreads and 2 teeth. Like, shut up, girl.
Girl, whatever. I was like, what's going on?
Maybe that man, you know, got her like shook or something. Maybe he's a jealous guy, and I don't know.
No, he can't be too jealous because the way she was dressing. I mean, damn, we on TV, and honey, it was very revealing what she had on.
I feel you, but yeah, it was a reach for me. Like I said, the only thing I can think with Jazzy, because she's doing a lot for a trip that she was invited on, and a cast you're not even like a part of. Like, you're doing a lot, and so it's just got to be because you're trying to get the flute.
Yes. So then we have
you better take some notes from Marlo, like, especially if they bring you back a second season as a friend. Yeah. You are a friend. Stay in that place. Like, if you become main cast, it's going to be a disaster.
Yes. So, you know, so we end up with Jazzy and Kay going back and forth. Basically, Kay telling her to say what she said about Wendy. She said, what you talking about? Say it. You know, she said, I cannot refute or argue something I don't know what you're talking about. That's the end of this episode. Thank God.
That's why they say the only way 2 can keep a secret is if one is dead.
Yes.
That's the only way, honey.
And now we on to Belle Collective. Thank you, Jesus.
You say thank you, Jesus, right?
Yeah.
So we are getting to Belle Collective, honey. So the Bells, listen, what we rating Belle Collective? I'm sticking with my 7. I'm giving Belle Collective
Somewhere
a
6 or
7 too.
7, somewhere in there.
Mhm.
I was a little disappointed in that fucking house.
Well, here we gonna get to the house, but I'm about to say, like, it's got to be all relative. You know, these people not pulling up to mansions. You know what I'm saying?
She said it
I
was
don't
a
know.
mansion.
Huh?
She said it was a mansion.
Girl,
I was just
girl.
I was just looking at the construction equipment on the side of the house. I said, "Oh shit!"
They went to the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, but it's still
Let's get into the episode. Let's get into the episode. I ain't never been to the Gulf Coast. I don't, but it's the Gulf Coast. It's not. I don't know. It's not like y'all. I don't know.
I think that something is happening with the internet. Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just start off. Belle Collective season 6, episode 5. What is it? Biloxi Blues.
Biloxi Blues. Mm-hmm.
To start off, where Kari has invited Leticia and Marie and Selena out to what she's calling a crawfish boil, honey. She didn't invite the other girls because she said she wanted to,
good vibes.
She didn't want no messages. Marie showed up. She seen these crawfish. She really was not here for it. Marie seems to think that crawfish makes them even more country. And she also thought that it was unsanitary because she did spread them out across the table. Now, listen, this is my little side note. Please invite me to a crawfish boil where they sliding that shit all across the table because I'm going to town. I love crawfish. And I had no idea that they was country.
I didn't think so either.
Yeah, I had no idea that there was a country thing, but call me country because
throw some corn in there too.
I actually want to go to New Orleans for their crawfish fest. I want to be all up in the crawfish, right?
Because they did it on Heart Hustle Houston. They did it, had the crawfish boil at Labrina's house.
And that's what I mean, right. And I didn't think it was anything country about it, but Marie seemed to think so. Now
that mayonnaise was.
Now, yeah, I don't know about the mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise and light bread.
Yeah, I don't know about because who's peeling enough tails to be able to put that on? I didn't know what she was doing with that. Girl. Was she making a crawfish sandwich? I don't know.
That's a po' boy.
Right there. But that's what but you know how many tails you have to pull? The point in doing it is to suck it, pitch it. You know what I'm saying? Eat, suck, pitch. Eat, suck, pitch. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I said, what you gonna do with that, man? Girl.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know about that. That was a new one on me. But she did teach Leticia how to do it. Leticia seemed like she was getting along with it just fine.
Girl, yes. Don't pretend, Leticia. I said, don't pretend, Leticia. We know you like to get down now.
Okay, listen, crawfish are good. Yeah. What I say? I'm not sure. I said that. Okay. No, we bound. So Leticia, Selena's there. Selena and Leticia start to talk. She asked Selena what she thought about what happened at the pool party. She said, I know you and Latrice are friends. And so Selena ended up telling her that she did speak with Latrice and Tambra. And they went to that clip where we see Latrice kind of saying that she feels like she's in the middle. And she didn't, what she said? She felt like it wasn't her place to go and tell Leticia about that. And now she feels like she's in the middle, which you are. Mm-hmm. Feel like that's exactly where you are. So Leticia also says that she is still sleeping in Joshua's room, that this whole thing has put a wedge in between her and Glenn. And rightfully so. I feel like on her end, like right, it's this question of now I gotta kind of figure out what is these girls really trying to tell me, because even if it is something and she just showed you something from a year ago, why is she bringing that up today? I would feel the same way if my husband was a cheater and I couldn't trust him and I thought we was recommitted, and then here come this. I wouldn't care that it was from a year ago. I'm kind of want to get to the bottom of why did she feel the need to get that out to me? You know what I'm saying now? And so Selena just kind of plays her cool, says she didn't want anything to come in between her and Glenn, Leticia and Glenn. And that's the other thing I feel like no matter what my opinion is about Glenn and whatever their marriage is, that's still her husband. And so it kind of just sucks that you have to get on the show to get to the realization that you might end up breaking up your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that, I guess it's the reality show curse for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get back to Kari. So Kari then invites the girls to the Gulf Coast. She's going to take them to Biloxi. And she asks Leticia to kick off her brunch tour by hosting a brunch at her restaurant. Marie asked Leticia if she was okay with all of the girls coming, because Kari did make it clear she was invite everybody. And Leticia thanked Marie for that. I thought Marie was being a little messy when she did that. You know, trying to say, well, is that gonna be okay with you? But Leticia said she's gonna show up for whatever Kari wants. Whatever Kari is doing, she's gonna show up for her. Leticia also asked Kari to help her step in and help her in places with the brunch, because her head is not all the way there with everything happening. So she's gonna need her help. Kari says yes, no problem. Marie started talking about what's gonna be on the menu. Like, you're gonna be in charge of this food, because Marie is not feeling these crawfish. And Kari shades Marie by telling her that the crawfish costed more than what she got on her head. Them finger waves she went and got. It was a good one, like, because it probably did. You know, like, you probably did spend more on that. What did you think about that scene?
Well, I thought it was nice that Kari is such a simple lady. That I thought the mayonnaise and bread was a bit much. I can understand what's her name, Marie, because I mean, if you don't really eat seafood or whatever, I didn't think it was country eating the crawfish at all. But I thought it was nice that Kari had that for them. And then we'll invite all the ladies. I watched Carlos King, and one thing I would want to say, because they had Latrice on there.
Okay.
And Latrice did say in the upcoming episodes, they will reveal who put that question in there. And it was not her, and she didn't know about the question.
Okay.
Also, she said that she believed old girl already knew about those DMs. And she talked about the DNA test or the baby. It wasn't a baby. She said the kid was like 9 or 10 years old.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, okay. So maybe it was before him and Leticia got together. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But those things. But other than that, I think it's nice that they're planning a girls' trip, and Kari's going to do it.
I'm still going to throw Latrice under the bus to say I would be interested to get to the point of seeing where the question did come from, because I agree with Leticia. It still is all circulating you. Whoever way that, like, even if it was somebody who was on your team, where did they get that information from? And
the way she made it seem like it was a cast member to put that in there.
We'll see. Because for some reason I don't feel like I don't feel from the cast that they have sitting there, you are the only one to me that would do that. And even if it wasn't like with a mind frame of having Amanda speak out about it, because it's a messy ass question in the first
Yeah.
place. It's a group of married friends. Who the hell is asking your married friends if who's attracted to who in the group?
Yeah.
What are we doing? So that's why it's like, I'm almost certain that however way it comes, it's still going to be somebody who's close to Latrice. That's how that's what I'm going. I'm making that prediction right now. Like, now, whether it was Cliff, like, or one of the assistants, or you know what I mean? Like, but I have the mindset to think it's going to be somebody connected to you. And that doesn't absolve you. Because yeah, that for me, it don't absolve you. I agree with Latrice, or Leticia. And you should acknowledge that this stuff is all happening and it's all at the center of you.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we'll get down to when they talk.
Okay.
What else you got? That's it.
That's it. Go ahead.
Okay, so then we check in with Tambra, honey, and her family, honey. We see her daughter, London Simone, and Mr. Demar makes an appearance. We're not just talking about how she ain't had that man on there all this time. But he didn't
working hard.
Right, he came home in between one of his jobs, like for a spell. We find out that he is working as a restaurant manager or a night lounge manager. Tamara tells us that the baby is not in daycare, even though she knows that she has to put her in daycare eventually. So she's still doing the mom thing while she's working. Demond has a second job. I said that. And Tamara also is like making it sound like Demond has the second job because she thinks he's planning for something, probably like a proposal. Let's get to it. And then she also want to discuss the finances, right?
Yeah.
She want to kind of find out what is he doing with this money that he's making. I feel like, Tambra, you the problem. Like, it seemed like you put a lot of pressure on this guy, and it ain't nothing wrong with him wanting to like make whatever it is so that there could be some equalness in this house. But at the same time, damn girl, you complaining to him, it seemed like, about the time he is away with his second job. So why don't you just make it easier on him? I ain't saying you got to pay for your own ring or nothing, but I don't know. I just felt like double-sided. I don't like, from her end. It was just like, girl, what you want from the man? You want him to be paying his way, or you want him at home?
I don't know. So they live together then, right?
To my knowledge, I thought they did.
Okay.
I don't have any reason to think they don't.
Well, I didn't know, honey.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm with you.
So
sure.
So so she thinks this man is going to propose to her or something?
That's what it sounds like.
So what, she must want to get it like a $30,000 ring or something?
I have no idea. Right. But that's my point. It's kind of like you seem
like already got the baby. Shit.
Like putting a lot of pressure on him about certain things. And I don't understand why,
No, she need to let that alone. You just married a man. You in love with a guy who makes less money than you.
And that's what it is, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Like, why you got him working his fingers to the bone?
Girl, got me working day and night.
Well, let's go to the next one. So Latrice is at home packing. She got the message about going to the Gulf Coast with the Bells. Cliff comes in and tells Latrice that he has a surprise for her. Latrice is joking, talking about, what, you got somebody pregnant? Like, what you trying to tell me? Because she's thinking whatever the surprise is, it's got to be a trick to it, right? Like, because Cliff don't do it. But Cliff said he wanted to do something nice for her. He knew she was having a hard time with the Bells. He confirms he has not spoken to Glenn. And Latrice expresses feeling uneasy about going on this trip because she knows that there's has to be a conversation between her and Leticia. Cliff then asked her about walking around in the ball gown. Latrice said, well, first, it's not a ball gown, but she said she's practicing for her rich housewife and her
Yeah.
soft girl.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And this is what I put a pin in that. What is your idea of being soft? What's a soft girl? Because I think that we like confuse the two. Well, maybe people just have different definitions. But for me, a soft era would be that you're not like in a hustle state,
Yeah.
right? And not in a
Yeah.
like uh worried about paying bills, and like that you're able to have like some peace and calmness around whatever is going on, in your life and stuff. That things are easier for you,
Yeah.
but some people seem to equate soft girl with being taken care of, right? Like,
Could be. I would say to me with soft girl, I mean, lifestyle would be that you have residual income, that your money is making money for you. So therefore you're not doing the hustling. But other women who want to live that soft girl, they let the man take care of them. And maybe
Okay.
that's what, but he
Well,
told her she already got that lifestyle, didn't he?
well, it looked like it to me too. But that's what I said. Like, y'all drop down in the comments and kind of let us know what you think about that. What's your idea of having a soft life? What does the soft girl era? Because that's a big thing for us now. And like I say, I'd be curious to know what your idea about that is.
I can't wait till I get in mine.
Hmm?
I can't wait till I get in mine.
I know that's right, girl. Yeah, I'm
Wow.
in the South girl era. I don't give a damn. Like,
I'm over here slipping and sliding across the floor. Ain't no falling and busting my head. Ain't nothing soft about that, girl.
you over there doing the Lucille Ball. Like,
girl. No, I'm not. I'm in the hard girl era, honey. My soft era to the left.
You say the hard girl era. Latrice asks, where will he be staying while she is gone to Biloxi? And he said he's gonna stay at the condos above the club. Like, what's the reason for him to come home? She ain't at home. Latrice just makes it clear, like, she need him to be home when she get back home.
Exactly.
They start to have a conversation, but she shuts it down. Like, hey, you just need to be home by the time I get home. What you think?
Well, that's right. When she get home, he needs to be there.
Yeah, that was right. I agree.
What the hell? I mean, I don't want to come back to no empty house.
That's right.
Anytime I go out of town, somebody better be in this money. I better smell some food.
Not I better smell some food. Or order some like you did.
Girl, no, I order. My husband like to cook. So I better smell some food when I walk in that motherfucking door. Right. But no, I can understand him staying at the condo while she's gone. She's not there, and maybe looks like they live far out, so it's probably a ways away from the business. So I can understand that. But when she comes back in town, here's your high yellow ass to be at that house. Or pick her up. Shouldn't he be picking her up?
Yeah, you should be. Well, did he drop her off? Did they all pull up in their cars? Because, that's the next scene is the girl. Oh, no, wait a minute. Yeah, the girls are heading. They've been about to head to Gulf Coast. So Kari went ahead of them, but everybody seemed to meet in this parking lot.
Oh, wait a minute. They rode the bus down there, the Sprinter.
Yeah, they got a Sprinter, right. Okay, but that's what I was wondering. Like, did he even drop her off? Or did everybody come and park their own car? I couldn't really make a heads or tail out of it. Looked like maybe some did park their car, and maybe some people got dropped off.
I would want to get dropped off. I wouldn't want my car just sitting somewhere.
I'm saying. But like I said, Kari goes ahead. We see that they have 4 rooms, and one of the rooms have bunk beds in it. And so now she has to decide who is going to share this room with the bunk beds. The girls arrive to the house, And they gushing over the outside of the house, honey. They gushing over Kari's hospitality, her, how she greeted them. They got some swag bags with Kari's face all over them. I don't have no problem with that. If I put my face all over some stuff too, why?
Yeah.
Yeah. They find out that they are going to a gator farm so they can have a swamp tour.
I did that before.
You have? I want to do that.
We went to New Orleans. We did that.
I've never been to New Orleans. That is one place that's, like I said, I do want to go for the crawfish fest. I know Mardi Gras is the big thing, but I want to go for that damn crawfish fest.
I went for Mardi Gras once, and then I went for a family reunion.
Nice. So then Kari tells them about the rooms, that one of the rooms have the twin beds, and how the room assignments are going to go is from the seniority of oldest to youngest.
Well,
so
right.
That leaves Latrice and Leticia in the room with the bunk beds together. Leticia said she will go sleep in Marie's room before she sleep in the room with Leticia. Now, Latrice, excuse me. Now, what did you think about? We was going to talk about the rooms, but this is what I'm gonna say before we get into it. The houses, I think Carlos had explained this a lot, and wouldn't be a housewife thing without something happening about the rooms. And I think that unless you are somewhere like where you get different villas and things like that, like when you're talking about like an Airbnb, essentially, there are only a certain amount of houses. I would assume the most you probably are going to find very easily is like a 5-bedroom house.
So it's not a mansion.
Correct. Correct. But I feel like even with mansions, sometimes if you think about it, unless they these mega mansions, they have more bathrooms than bedrooms.
True, but they got more than 5.
I'm just saying, so even the bedroom, idea is still very condensed. So when you got 6-7 people, I think, and you are in a house, it might be a little unrealistic to think that everybody will have their own space.
But most mansions probably got like a pool house or something too, though.
Maybe, yeah. But they not at no mansion. They are at
they definitely not. They damn near by the oil rigs.
Okay. Now, what do you think about sharing a room with somebody on a trip?
I have no problem with it because I don't plan on being in the room.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
I don't play, girl. We just there to throw, get ourselves done up. Because whoever sharing the room with me, I need them to have the same kind of. Don't be one of those people where I got to be cleaning up everything because my makeup gonna be spread out everywhere. I'm not one of those people that try to keep everything neat and orderly when I go out of town. I'm not. So usually I find somebody who's like me, and we usually always put like "do not disturb" or whatever on the door. But yes, I'm not planning on being in the room. So it wouldn't bother me. Like when me and my cousins, we all went to the cabin. All the older cousins, they all got the bigger rooms. I went in there with the young cousin. It was like 4 or 5 beds up in the like a loft area. It didn't bother me at all. It didn't. That's not a thing of mine. Yeah. I'm not one to say I can't share a bathroom, none of that stuff. I don't do that.
I agree. And I think for me, now maybe with Latrice and Leticia, maybe that's a different thing because they just had this, disagreement that they still haven't even ironed out. But it go back to I go on vacation to have fun. I'm going to try to make the most out of whatever's going on. Hell, put me in the kitchen cabinet. We're going to be all right. In the pantry, I don't care. As long as we getting this thing going and started, we're going to have
fun. Yes, because most times we all end up in somebody's room anyways. Or we laying all over the damn couches, have everybody damn drunk or something, No, I'm not stuck on no damn room on no... Not on a trip with a bunch of girls.
I agree. So they get to the gator farm, honey, because Kari got them running right on it. So they go to the gator farm, honey. Here go these bougie country ass girls. Now, I'm thinking, y'all right. So, like, I don't know how far they had to go to get to this place, but it seemed like this is the equivalent of somewhere y'all would have went on a senior trip or something. You know what I mean? Like the availability. I've never been to a gator farm because I live in the Midwest. Ain't no gators out here. Ain't no gator farms out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like going to Navy Pier. Like that was like some people look at Navy Pier as, oh, they can't wait to go to Chicago. When they get there, that's the first thing they're doing. We was there on our senior trip. You get like because
it's a tourist attraction.
Yeah, exactly. The proximity is like, most people have been there. We've seen it, we've done it, and it's cool. So that's why I was wondering, like, why they was all acting all like, get your ass on this boat and get to, like, here we go again. Have fun.
They say they don't do outdoors things. They said, well, I walk to my car. Girl, I'm like, what?
I don't do outdoor things, but the swamp tour wouldn't bother me at all.
No, it didn't bother me. I didn't. My husband held the alligator. I didn't, girl. No.
Mm-hmm. Now that might be something different.
But no.
So they try to see some gators. Latrice and Leticia are not speaking at all. When the tour finished, when they did finish, they're invited to hold the baby gator. And Selena is all for holding the baby gator. She was right on it. The ladies seem to keep their distance. All the other ladies seem to keep their distance. You know, I want to be on vacation with some fun girls. Yeah. Again, I get it. You know, like if I was at the gator farm and they had a baby gator, I don't know if I would hold it. I might try to pet it. You know, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. But I just would be in the space of trying to have fun. They pissed me off with some of the,
yes, like they were, but they were trying to be really bougie, and I'm like,
and it was like, girl,
I ain't that bougie.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to, check that out.
Yeah, and one thing I wanted to say too, when they did the rooms by the age, I was shocked that I said, oh, Selena must have had her son very, very young, because she's 49 and her son would have been 35.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, wow.
14?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not unheard of.
Yeah, but that's
my cousin had her son at 14. Yeah, it's not unheard of. That's what it looks like when they get grown.
I was like, oh, okay. So it must be probably a gap in the other girls' ages there between the
but you would hope so.
Yeah, but whatever. I was like, oh.
At having a baby at 14, that maybe your next baby came at 18, 19. Like, you know what I mean? Not at 15. I would hope so.
I hope her mama got it. What they say, get them the Norplant when they're young. Yeah. No, but anyways, I thought, oh, okay. So then I thought Tamara, I don't know, I thought she was older than that, but
I thought she was older than that too.
I was like, okay, so, and I thought Letitia was older too.
I did too.
Yeah, I was like, well, are they Letitia and Latrice the same age?
That's what it seemed like. Yeah, that's how they ended up being last. Or the two youngest, at least. I don't even know if they're the same age, but just the two youngest. I know Latrice is younger, or the youngest, and then Leticia might be right above her. But that's funny. You know, I think I'm young, even though I'm 45, because I be like, my girlfriend, we was just doing lashes, and she ended up saying, like, she said, so-and-so the same age as me. So she said 43. And I forgot that she was 43 because I feel like I'm younger than her. I be so shocked at my own self, like, damn, I'm older than you.
You know what? My thing was, I've always been the youngest and the smallest. So
Mm-hmm.
I still identify being
You
younger
might be
as
right.
well.
That
Because
may
I'm
be
always
where I get that from. Like maybe because even though I'm the oldest of my mother's children,
me
I think
too.
everybody around me, I have been the youngest
Yeah.
in that type of group.
Yeah,
And
because I've always
so
been the youngest in my classes in school. Because
yeah.
like I just barely met the cutoff, so
Mm-hmm.
everybody's older than I am.
Mm-hmm.
So when I became the older person around people, I'm like, oh, well, shit.
I know that's exactly how I feel. And I'll be like, damn.
Because one of my daycare parents, she like said, older like you. I said, who?
Like, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth when you talking to me.
I'm a young 53. What you
I'm
talking
trying
about?
to tell you, honey, shoot. I'm a
Yeah,
young tender 45, okay? Like, y'all 43-year-olds ain't got shit on this. Like,
but yeah, I thought that was interesting though. But yeah, this whole scene, I think the women can start, they can let the hair down
yeah,
a little
they
bit.
need to. Like, y'all live in Jackson, Mississippi, for God's sakes. Like, and I'm just saying it's Jackson, Mississippi. It's not like Beverly Hills, California, or
And Biloxi is
London, England. Like, get what?
I think Biloxi is a more affluent area too, though, to be honest, than
Maybe
Jackson,
so.
Mississippi. So you hear more people going on vacation to Biloxi,
I
not to
think that's
Jackson.
where they have the airport because I've been looking when I was trying to go to Huntsville. I'm just saying, like, so here we go back to like the area that you're in a sense. I don't know. I've never been, so I'm not saying this even from a personal standpoint, and it's just my idea. So, it could be more affluent than like what you said, Jackson, Mississippi, but I do feel like it's probably more popular in a sense, and more people can probably get there in different ways of transportation. Because I also had looked at a train. I've been trying to figure out how to take a train trip somewhere. I want to do a sleeper car, but every time I look to do something or go somewhere, that sleeper car is way too much, and flying just sound way better for the
Yeah,
price that they want. I'm like, do you really want to pay like that to sleep on the train? But
yeah, and look at nothing.
want to do. I don't know that you will look at nothing. I feel like you probably would get some good scenery. I
Yeah,
think
unless you're going through all that flat land, because it gets real, real flat. It ain't shit to look at unless you're going like around the Grand Canyon or something down where.
I don't
You know,
know.
them stretches when you get from past St. Louis and you start going through Oklahoma and all that, girl, there's nothing to look at. Just flat, just see it straight ahead.
Wow.
I done drove it.
You say you done drove it, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
So after the Gator Farm, Kari lets them know that they are going to an extravagant dinner, but they wearing the same clothes that they have on. I didn't understand that. I was like, why is it just not maybe like a nice dinner or I have dinner planned? Because when you use the word extravagant, I was thinking that they would need to go and change.
Yeah, semi-formal.
Right, yeah, but okay, girl, because that's the deal with them giving. We're gonna get to it because I'm about to say when all these props and things that they giving, it feels like they trying to shade they past cast members, and I don't know why y'all still thinking about them. But let's go. Um, They're gonna go to Kari's friend restaurant, so they get there. The girls are gushing over Kari. Oh, you are really that girl. Oh, this has been so beautiful and gorgeous. And that's what I was saying. Like, it feels like I felt a little bit of shade, like they were shading their old cast members, because I thought to myself, if y'all had have accepted Aikisha or So Gucci in this type of way, I don't think any of those issues that happened to happen would have ever happened. But y'all really, well, Leticia specifically, at least for Akeisha, was the one that really just didn't give her. So that's why, because you the one gushing all over Kari. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought, but that's kind of what I took from that. Saying she is really that girl. The oysters come out, and Marie is too through with Kari and her palate. She is like, honey, I can't trust you for nothing. Listen, I like oysters, so that would have been right up my alley to have some oysters. And I guess to each its own. Like if it's something you don't eat, then don't eat it. But I
Yeah.
don't know why it has to be, oh, you eat that, like, come
Yeah.
on, just come on, get on over it. If I don't eat something, I'm just like, mm-mm. Now, if you ask me why, maybe I'll, go tell you why, but I'm not gonna like make you feel some type of way
Yeah.
about eating
Mm-hmm.
it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Don't come around me talking about, oh, you eat that because I like pigtails. So
Tails, I eat chitlins, I eat pig feet,
I
I
love
eat
it.
pig ears, right?
Yeah.
And that's so funny. Like I ain't never been to the country, but baby, you probably can't tell by the way I eat. You would
Yes,
think the
honey.
girl was born and raised on somebody's farm.
Girl. Shoot. Mm-hmm.
And I love it. Pigtails are so good. They be
They
so
so are.
pigtails, girl. And do you know how much flavor they give?
Girl.
It's been a while since I had some. And the pig feet, I usually like I do. This is my only deal with the pig feet. I used to, when mom would cook them, they would be whole, But when I started to buy them, I was able to go to a shop that split them.
Yeah.
I prefer them split if I can get them split. And that's just because, I mean, yeah, it ain't got to look like a whole pig foot, do it?
I know one time we had our family reunion here and they had that, how they have the pig with the apple in his mouth?
Yeah.
Girl, I could not eat none of that shit.
Yeah, that
No.
is different. So I had a friend who, like, he knew that I ate that stuff, and that he was a family friend, I should say. But he knew I ate all of the things, and so that's what he said. Well, we gonna roast the pig. I'm gonna bring, and so I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't mind trying it, but baby, that chunk of pig he had for me, I was like.
I said, I need this to be cut up. I don't need the pig to be looking back at my ass. Hell no. Oh no, I don't want that.
Yeah, here I go. I didn't think it looked like this. Like,
girl, but yeah, they had that big pig and the eyes like it's sewn up. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's too much for me.
No.
That's too much. Maybe just the skin, right? Like,
bring it back when it's all cut up. I'll eat it then.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you on that because I
don't want to see it here.
Like, no, I'm straight on that. Thanks so much.
Yes.
So she said that they do have more food coming. So she has some other food items that's gonna come out. Latrice decides to go ahead Leticia decides to go ahead and address Latrice about the elephant in the room as they discuss the brunch. Like they started talking about brunch, and Kari says, well, I know you had a lot on your plate. And so Latrice said, Leticia, speaking of having a lot on my plate, let's go on and talk about this food party. She tells Latrice that she felt humiliated. I have distracted, but I know that that's not it. I can't remember what word I might have been trying to write down, but embarrassed is another one, and that would happen at her friend's house. She tells Latrice that she feel like she lied to her, and Latrice is dying to throw Tamra in the mix.
Yeah, she is
the only one that knew it, but it was your house. Like that's the part that I feel like Latrice is not.
Really, Tamra wasn't there.
That's the point. You know what I mean? Like, right. Tamra was there when this girl was telling the both of you, but going back to what Leticia said, that's your hairdresser. So whatever it is that was being said at that time, I know that wasn't the first time she said that to you.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
And you said it so we could be on camera saying it too.
My point. exactly. That's my point. And so Tambra being there is so you could have somebody else that, like you can scoop off into it. Now, Tambra had already really addressed the fact that she know that she heard that information about the lady, but she like, I didn't feel like I need to, it's not my place to come to anybody about their husband. Correct.
Yeah.
I think you're right. But again, that's what I'm saying. Latrice is missing the point of you hosted a party. It's your hairdresser that, you know what I mean, that kind of had this thing. And so it's all surrounding you, like, and maybe you should be a little more apologetic about that.
Yeah.
What else did I put? Everyone but Marie seems to believe that Latrice did not know about the questions that were going to be asked. Uh-oh. Leticia asked Latrice, has she seen Glenn do anything inappropriate with her own eyes? Latrice is silent during this, and Marie says, well, that's your answer. Leticia asks her again, reiterate that same thing, and this is how we pretty much end. So what do you think? Like when I like that Leticia just flat out said, have you seen him do anything with your own eyes? Right now, I feel like Latrice's silence is about seeing another DM, right? But I don't think that's what she's talking about. I think she want to say flat out, like, do you see
them doing something? Yeah.
behaving inappropriately? And like she said, if it was me, I would say something to you about it. So that's what I feel like Latrice is, I guess, going through in her mind, trying to figure out, like, what do I say? What do you think?
Nothing. I wouldn't say nothing. First of all, I wouldn't have never brought that up. And I wouldn't care unless he was doing it with somebody I was close to for real. I don't think I wouldn't get involved. First of all, her and Latrice and Leticia are not besties. So I don't feel like Latrice owes her that. But also, she didn't need to be ambushed either. So I would have stayed away from it, just point blank, period. And I'm not going to sit there and tell you nothing, because even if I saw something, I don't know if it's really what I thought it is. Right. Unless I seen him in the act, kissing or something like that.
Right.
I'm not going to get involved. Yeah. I'm not, because usually the person who go back and tell, they done with you.
Not the friend.
Yeah, so I'm not in that. I don't know, I'm not getting in nobody's marriage. So, you're going to find out.
I agree with that. But like I said, I think you're already in it, because you got your hairdresser. So Leticia brought up another instance with the girl Antoinette. Like, that's somebody you brought in here, and here it is. And so that's my point. You might be oblivious to some things, but you're not oblivious to how the people feeling, because these are people that are close to you. You know what I'm saying? So somebody disclose that. And so if you don't want to be in the middle, then don't be in the middle. Yeah, don't invite this girl who's not a part of the cast to a pool party where y'all gonna be discussing couple things. You know what I'm saying? Why would you even have put yourself in that place? So that's why you're in the middle.
Yeah, because that's messy as I don't know, because I wouldn't have never, because I'm pretty sure, like you said, Amanda disclosed whatever prior to the scene. And I would have told my hairdresser / friend, look, we're not going to be discussing this on TV. And like Leticia said, she tired of these girls trying to come on the show and then trying to take like one of them out. Right?
Yeah.
So I understand that. Yes. So, but no, if I would have been Latrice, I would have had no parts in it. And I would have, if that would have happened at my house, I would have cussed out Amanda.
I agree.
I would have put her out. You're not going to have all this commotion at my house.
Right. But Latrice is so focused on, like, I think she said, well, why you have all of this? Why, like, you should have that for your husband? And see, that's why it's not your business. That's where you should have like made sure to stay out of that. Because I don't see it as Leticia being more upset with somebody else than
No.
she is with her husband. I see her addressing things the way she should.
Good. Yeah.
My girl, why would you have me in a room like that? Why would you let that happen to me?
Exactly.
And if you didn't know, right, you didn't know the question was going to be asked. Why is your action right now in this defense type of thing? And it's not in defense of me. You're not checking anybody, but trying to check me. You know what I mean? Like about who it is I'm mad at.
Because when she be upset, they go ahead and get Cliff, whoever he's spending the night with.
For sure. Yeah.
And bring them on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, girl.
For sure will.
So I don't play those kind of games, and I don't know, because I always think karma comes around anyway. So I'm not gonna be involved in none of that kind of foolishness right there. And especially, like I said, this is this is a show, and they are supposed to be a collective unit. So you got the Bells fighting here about whatever this outside girl brought in. That's craziness. I'm losing my voice, but yeah, I wouldn't have no parts of that.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. So we are done with our review. Yay!
Yay! Thank you. I said, I don't know much longer my voice is gonna last.
Look, I know he in there snoring.
But I don't hear him, so I don't hear nothing.
Okay, good.
But yes, we have done it, and so we don't have to do the Braxtons because we already did it.
Yeah.
Did you check out that podcast?
Oh, I did look at the podcast, and actually I didn't do it all. I'm gonna tell you why I cut it off, because here I go again with they still gaslighting that girl. Like, now I get it. Like you said, she probably saw it, she'd have flipped it. That's why I said, if anything, the whole family is in on it, and we the clowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not what y'all presenting to us, that y'all have this beef with Tamar, because I see that happening. You know what I mean? No matter what details you want to pick apart, about it, I think they gaslight her. But if you're telling me that that's not true, then the whole fucking family is gaslighting us. Then it's all of you. Because to me, I do see them picking on Tamar and giving her at least the reason to behave in some way the way she do. Not saying it's okay, but I understand why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so again, if you like, I that's to me what the saying "the devil is in the details" mean is because when you start to pick away at details, now you kind of lost the whole picture of what it is, because now you're trying to pull a detail out and pick that apart. So I didn't listen to the full thing, but I guess he pretty much is saying that it came from the brother. Yeah.
And she definitely knew.
And that's reasonable, because you had already mentioned that he had sent the daughter one. So it would make sense that he was seeing any other person. But how is it that he didn't send the show?
Girl, I don't know.
This is what I'm saying. It's a scheme that Ty set up. That's what I mean by
what you because
it's kind of that's not really the point. The point is, like, all of this other mess they got going on too, because the girl, like, she had already said what she said on the TikTok. I don't understand. You know what I mean?
I think it's because she came in there acting like she didn't know who gave her information, and that her sisters is the one who sent that cease and desist. Then she switched it up to, how did they get? I'm like, your mama probably gave your brother your address. God dang it. Mm-hmm. I mean, my mama would, if my brother called my mom and said, what's Angela's address?
I feel like, yeah.
I mean, so I don't think she would think that he's going to do any harm to her. So I don't know. But girl, I said it's all a scheme. Just like I was looking at this Blueface and Krishan, I lost about 1 million brain cells watching that damn thing.
You did, because I don't even know how you giving them any time of day.
All up through the blogs. I had to go and watch the damn Twitch thing. I said, God dang. And then
not all the way over on Twitch.
Girl, and then Carlissa, I had to do her damn Patreon just to see what the fuck happened.
Yeah, you went too far down the rabbit. And the wrong rabbit hole at that, girl. Like,
and then they have it all set up and edited, girl. And when he said the circus is back, I said, these motherfuckers. Exactly it was all a scheme.
That's what I ain't watching nobody from Zeus.
Well, it's not on Zeus. But
well, I know, but that's where they started, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, he was a rapper first.
I ain't never heard of him.
Oh, you haven't? I knew a song.
You know one of his songs?
Okay. Tatiana.
Papiana, that's the song?
Yeah. How old is this? What? Sure. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, it's a couple of songs I know. I mean, I know his style of rap, so I have to say that. Okay. I know his voice when I hear some of the songs. But yeah, he was a rapper before he got over there.
I have to go in my Apple. I'm gonna go on YouTube and look, because last time I looked up Rashida on my Apple Music, they got the nerve to be pulling that bitch in my damn play. Like, nobody asked for this. How did you get her off?
Did you get legs to the moon? Yeah. Or feet to the moon or whatever.
I don't know what I was doing, but I might have been doing some lashes or something. And I'm like, what is this? Like, I don't know.
Yes. I don't know. Mix that stuff in. But yes, girl, let me get on off this.
All right.
You have yourself a great evening. And we won't probably be able to do it live until Monday. Our class reunion is this weekend.
Okay, well, have fun.
Girl, how many years?
50? Now let me stop.
Look, no shit. What is it? 30, 35? I graduated in 90.
Okay,
35. Yeah.
Well, have fun. I've never had a class reunion with my class. They
really?
always trying to do something, but I know this past year, and it's funny how, I guess, because I ain't gonna say I always been popular. I guess I always talk too much. It was always in a lot of crowds, is what I'm gonna say. So the funny thing is, the class of 96, I graduated in 98, but they was 96. They invited me to their class reunion.
Oh God, okay.
Yeah, because sometimes people have like all class reunion. It was
ours is this year's. But is 89 to 92.
Okay, yeah. It wasn't that. It was specifically for 96. But that's why I said, shit, they probably forgot I didn't graduate with them.
So I wish I would have went on the one they did a cruise. I said, I should have.
I wish we could do something like that, but ain't nobody been able to get nothing together. And so I wasn't even able to go down to that because I found out about it late. I was off Facebook. I hadn't been on there.
Yeah.
By the time I got on there and found out about it, I didn't have enough time to plan to be down there or anything. So I just missed that. Because at this point, like I said, I ain't heading in. So I ain't felt like I missed out on nothing just yet.
They all on Facebook, shit.
They all on Facebook. Now, unfortunately, I did have a classmate pass recently, and that kind of sucked because the last time we were together, it felt like I can't remember why we were all in the same place, like together, whatever. So that was the closest thing we had to a reunion. And so, yeah, that part kind of hit where like, yeah, it would be nice. It's a few people I wouldn't mind have, like connecting, but for the most part too, like what I told somebody, if you ain't talked to me within 6 months to a year, shit, you don't know me anyway.
I know that's right.
You don't know me no more. You know whoever the fuck that was.
Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing something to this hair so it'll be ready by Friday.
All right. So we'll just plan to get back Monday. So
All righty.
in the comments, let us know what you thought about the 2 episodes. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel.
All righty. So y'all have a great evening and hope y'all don't be doing no more falling. Good night.
Yeah, please don't. Right?
Old age, girl. Old age.
Please don't, honey.
See you later.
Don't hurt yourself too bad, though.
All righty. See you later.
See you later.